If you've been setting goals and rewarding yourself for achieving them, if you achieve them, then you may be sabotaging yourself with your own dopamine. Greetings, I'm Dr. Will, and welcome to 2023 and Dr. Will's Software Project Leadership Channel, where we focus on building real software to solve real problems. Once I was told that I made some friends of mine because I worked 10 hours a day, 6 days a week for the past 15 years. Why, they wondered, did I not burn out? If you've already subscribed to the channel, well, thank you very much. Appreciate that. If you'd like more content like this, then hit the old subscribe button and ring the bell to be notified when new content is available. Also, if you're interested in discussing some ideas of how to improve your team performance, follow the link in the show notes to schedule a free 15-minute, no-pitch call with me. So, Dr. Will's theme for 2023 is do the work. This is an antidote to being over-prepared. It's an antidote to training and never getting in the ring for the fight. One solution to that particular problem is begin before you're ready. Whatever you do or dream you can, begin it. Boldness has genius, power, and magic in it, according to Goethe. It's quoted by Steven Pressfield in his book, Do the Work, which is a sequel to his The War of Art book, both of which I highly recommend. Pressfield's book, like its predecessor, deals with the overcoming resistance, especially for creators, or should I say sub-creators. If I can quote the Borg, resistance is futile. The Borg meant that you will be assimilated whether you resist or not, so it's futile to resist. But I mean that resistance is futility itself. It frustrates the creative act. It has no useful result. Any step taken to overcome resistance then will give you motion towards your goal. What elicits resistance? Well, according to Pressfield, any act that rejects immediate gratification in favor of long-term growth, health, or integrity is going to elicit resistance. Creativity and entrepreneurship in particular are like that. Resistance itself takes many forms. It can be fear, self-doubt, in the form of the imposter syndrome, for example, procrastination, addiction, distraction, timidity, ego and narcissism, self-loathing, perfectionism. How about worrying that others will feel called out by your success? Anything that stops or slows your efforts is resistance. Neuroscience has demonstrated that rewarding goal attainment can actually be counterproductive, especially when there's a long-term or arduous effort required to reach the goal. Keeping the reward for the end disassociates it from the work that it takes to get there and makes it easy for the will to flag, not this will to flag, but your will to flag, and burnout to take over, and that means you just can't keep going. Resistance wins. There's an interesting video, by the way, it's called Neuroscientist, You Will Never Lack Motivation Again, and the link is in the show notes. It's by Andrew Huberman, who is an associate professor in the Department of Neurobiology at the Stanford University School of Medicine. Anyway, he discusses how, and more importantly, why to reward yourself for the effort rather than for the achievement. The trick is to get the dopamine to reward the effort itself. Focus on doing the work and reward yourself for the effort rather than striving for the end goal. That way you keep going, eventually to a successful conclusion, assuming you keep working and making mid-course corrections if you find yourself down the wrong path. So on a personal note, 515 days ago, I embarked on a journey of 1,000 days of improving. Without knowing Pressfield's or Huberman's work at the time, I reasoned that 1,000 days was too long a time span to worry about or be motivated by some kind of reward at the end. So I couldn't even define what that reward or what that goal was at the point. Each day, I feel a sense of accomplishment if I do at least one thing in each of several categories that is the nitty-gritty work of improving needed to result in the improvement at the end. That is why it is 1,000 days of improving and not improvement. So how is this relevant to software projects? I'm glad you asked. Any reasonably difficult system will take a long time and a lot of effort to complete. That means that the team needs to have a sense of accomplishment along the way and not just at the end at delivery. One reason agile processes work reasonably well is that it rewards each and every small step taken in that journey to the delivery of a successful project. Whatever process your team uses, it's the effort that needs to be rewarded, not the delivery. Smart managers and leaders know this about people and use it. So why haven't I burned out? Because instinctively, I suppose, I was not focused on the exit. I was focused on the job, the work. Well, the first question we were asked at the Goldman Sachs 10,000 Small Business Program was, what was our exit strategy? I said, I don't know, feet first with a toe tag. The point was that I was never there to build it and sell it off. The idea was to build it and let it go. The building was the point, not the exit. This channel is dedicated to helping software projects succeed, not just in the short term, but in the long. So if you'd like more content like this, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell below to be notified when more content becomes available. Also, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, put them in a comment below and I will be happy to answer them later. And remember, if you're interested in discussing some ideas of how to improve your team performance, then schedule a free 15-minute no-pitch call with me. And I say no pitch because I know a lot of folks use that sort of mechanism to pitch a product to people. That's not what I'm doing here. Provide a link in the show notes below for that as well. That's it for me, for you for now. You have a great day, great week, great 2023. Be careful out there. I'll be seeing you. Bye.